Hello, welcome back to the High Button Podcast.
New program?
Same program.
Same program. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I missed it up there. Okay, yeah, welcome back to the High Button Podcast. I don't have my phone on me. What's the date?
It's the 11th.
Welcome back to the High Button Podcast.
July 11th.
July 11th.
Is it someone's birthday today?
Definitely.
But someone that we know. Is this microphone a problem? Can you see me?
No, I made sure the microphone's it's good. It's good to go. We are good to go. I'm very excited for this High Button podcast episode. A lot has been going on in the world of the media, which I love to talk about.
The world of buttons.
The world of buttons. The world of just the world of Sarah, Justin, and Tommy, I guess.
We would like to welcome back Sarah McNeil.
McNeil.
Oh, make sure that you're not talking. You gotta. Yeah, there you go. We're still having what episode 63? We're still having trouble with the mics.
It's a work in progress. Actually, it's a work. It's not really in progress. It's just a work.
The confidence level.
Is your arm okay?
I got a little fuzzy on it.
Weird.
The confidence level of the two gentlemen that walked into T-Mobile Arena this afternoon was phenomenal.
I hated that. I hate that.
I know you do. You know.
This is the Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor.
He is fucked.
How much can you milk
Who does
a
a better
cow?
impression?
You say it.
I don't really have an impression.
He is fucked.
Fucked.
The Rolls Royce are from 2011 outside. 12.
Yeah.
That was terrible. I know you hate it, Tom.
I love that you did it though.
Apparently they sold out an arena in Las Vegas, the T-Mobile Arena, 20,000 people.
Yep. Just
to see two people say, "You are fucked,"
and then stare at each other awkwardly for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was just.
Which says something about the society that we're living in. What's today? A Tuesday? Wednesday?
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No, sorry, it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It feels like a Wednesday.
Yeah.
At 12 o'clock. And, I guess Las Vegas is a vacation town, so I guess not a lot of people are working. But still, nonetheless, if that little showdown was in any other city, I think in the United States, there'd be a sellout arena on a Wednesday or a Tuesday at 12 o'clock.
I just hate it. Of all the people who went there and watched that, and all the people who watched the video, I wonder how many of those people are gonna. They'll order the fight, but how many of them are gonna watch the fight? No one's gonna watch them fight. They'll order the fight. They'll eat chicken wings.
Oh yeah. Well, absolutely, I agree. It's a social event, and what we just saw today, this is the pinnacle of entertainment. This is entertainment.
I think what I hate most, and why I'm so angry about it, is I'm gonna be one of those people. I'm gonna watch the fight.
Yeah, I know.
I've watched maybe 4 boxing matches all year.
Mm-hmm.
How long is it? How long is the fight?
12 rounds?
I don't know.
Something like
So
that.
what's that, an hour? 2?
Each round is 5 minutes.
Cause
I don't watch boxing. I watch UFC. It's not. Boxing doesn't really interest me.
It's kind of one of those things though that it's not so long that it would lose my attention. Like a football game would.
It might.
Football is.
It won't be as long as No, it's not as long as
Yeah.
Maybe an hour, I'd say. But I don't know. How long was Pacquiao?
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it was a weird night.
But what's selling this fight is ego. 2 men with large bank accounts and large egos.
And reputation.
Yeah, and reputation. Yeah.
I mean, Conor McGregor is undefeated.
No, he's not. Floyd Mayweather's undefeated.
Oh, okay.
What makes this exciting to me is it's the first time there's ever been like a fantasy game where it's like something you would see in a video game.
Well,
the fact that Floyd came out of retirement.
Yeah, but it was his plan, I think, all along to do the 49-0 and then just kind of get everyone talking about 50-0. That's why I think Floyd has one of the best teams around him. It was he has smart people around him. I think this was planned from the beginning. I could be wrong. I most likely am wrong, but I think this was planned from the beginning. 49-0, get everyone talking about 50-0.
I have trouble believing that he wanted to retire at 49-0.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You don't think Floyd Mayweather, Mr. Ego, wants to be 50-0?
Exactly, just to walk around and have 50-0 hats, the TMT hats, the 50-0.
So this is the big 5-0.
The big 5-0.
This is... See, I wasn't around for some of these other mega fights like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Mike Tyson. So I don't know, but at least in our generation, Like when we're in our prime, this is the
In
biggest.
our prime?
This is the biggest fight.
It depends how you look at it, though. Media-wise, yeah. But
It's going to be ridiculous.
I mean, as far as classic fights, it's I think in 20 years it's not going to be anything. No one's going to look back and say, "Remember how cool that fight was?" No.
Who knows?
People will look at what Mayweather Pacquiao should have been if they had that 10 years earlier. Because that really pissed me off.
This fight will be bigger than that. This fight will be massive. Can I have a sip of your wine?
Sure. You never want wine until you see it. And then I'm drinking.
Oh, it's good wine.
So, what's new and exciting with you, Tommy?
I'm being interviewed now?
Spotlight. Mm-hmm.
Not much, just living life. What I had for dinner last night? Tater tots.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had the smiley ones?
McCain.
The smiles. Have you ever had those?
Smiles, yeah.
Smiles. I like the smiles.
Oh,
I love the smiles.
I did do. Yeah, they're delicious. I did do something very cool. Not very cool. I overshot it. It's not going to be cool.
Let it out.
It's automatic.
I used my new French press for the first time yesterday.
Oh, how did that go?
I'm gonna take it back.
Oh no! Why? What happened?
No, not take the French press back. Run the story back.
Oh,
you
2 episodes
interesting
ago.
choice of words.
It's been a long day. 2 episodes ago, I said something. I said, if you look in the freezer at work, you will find Elysian coffee beans.
Here we go again.
So what do? I buy this French press. I don't have a bean grinder.
Mm-hmm.
I go to work. There's a grinder. My beans. I grinded up all the beans in the bag, put the grinds in the bag, took them home. So now I have easy access to my Elysian Ethiopian roasted coffee beans at any time of the day. And it's incredible.
Smart, because you don't have a grinder, but coffee is better if you grind the beans the same time you blend the coffee.
I know that.
Okay.
And I just don't have that option.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go buy a grinder. They're like $40.
Yeah.
Justin, thoughts?
Yes. Well, I was just going to tell you my own version of the coffee press and things that have been going on relating to my life and the coffee press. As you two both know, I'm the first one into work now, 6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m.
I'm so proud of you.
The first person that comes into my work, what do you think is the responsibility? First person.
Baker.
No.
Turn the lights on.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you asking what the first duty?
What's the first duty of the first person in the office?
Turn the lights on.
Unlock the door.
Okay, but after all of
make sure no one's in there.
No.
Oh, check all the mouse traps.
What were we just talking about?
You gonna make the coffee?
Yeah, make the coffee.
You guys have a
for
French
everyone.
press?
We have a massive French press.
Whoa.
So let me
How big?
Let me bring
Wait
it
a
up.
second.
Let me bring it up here. Big French press. So yeah, it's like
you let me bring it up.
maybe a little bit bigger. Almost like,
okay, how many cups of coffee can fit in it?
probably 6. 6 cups.
So this is for the staff?
staff, yeah. So the staff usually comes in. Question?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I gotta know, what kind of bean? You don't know what kind of bean?
It's a Starbucks. The Starbucks logo is on the bag.
So it's probably a Colombian.
I guess this...
I don't know.
Is it a pike? I guess this is just...
I mean, who really cares?
Anyways, back to my
Whoa!
story.
You just stomped on my dreams and my whole life.
I'm not really...
It's the only thing I look forward to now.
As you know, when you lived here, I'm not that experienced when it comes to the French press game. I'm not good at the press. I don't have patience. I don't wait. 10 minutes you're supposed to wait?
4 to 5.
4 to 5, and then but apparently with the big one, you got to wait 10. That's what they told me. I fucked up the first
I can
day.
see it varying.
And then I pressed and I messed up. So the first day going in,
I guess they weren't impressed.
there's a checklist. And on the checklist, I get it. That was funny. If there was a room full of people, that would have been funny, Tom. But I'm trying to tell the story efficiently.
I know, and I'm amused by...
I guess I fucked up the first day.
What'd you do?
Up.
What did you do?
I didn't wait the 10 minutes. I waited like 3 minutes.
Oh.
Started pressing, and I didn't put enough beans in either. Because you got to think, Tom
watered
and Sarah,
down coffee.
it's a big jug. I don't know how much to put in there.
It's tough to gauge.
It is. The first time, especially by myself.
No instructions? I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably
Anyways, so I
the
get...
margin
it.
of error is very small.
So I make the coffee.
So small.
Next thing you know, people start coming in one by one.
So
Where's the
small.
coffee? Where's the coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah,
I need my coffee.
Yeah, there's the coffee.
Is this paid for by the store?
Yeah, I'm not paying for it. And
So Justin, do you have a cup of coffee?
what do you mean?
When you
Oh yeah,
go in?
well, yeah. I have a cup of coffee every
Oh,
morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know, Justin's nothing without his cup of Joe in the morning.
Well, that's what I mean. I never took you as one of those people that needs their coffee.
Do you
in the
drink it out
morning.
of a mug that says "Don't talk to me till I've had my morning coffee"?
No, I don't know one of those fucking mugs. You know what I drink it out of is what are those jars, like the hipster jars?
Mason jars?
Mason jar. I drink it out of a mason jar. Everyone has their own cup. Everyone brings their own cup in, but I'm not bringing a fucking cup into work. So I just use a mason jar.
Mason
Yeah.
jar.
Nice.
I use a cup I was given by work with the work logo on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's if I walk around, if I want to leave my office and go out, I can bring it with me and not look like I'm not look unprofessional.
Do you have something to add?
Mason
to that?
jar, really, you don't have a problem with, especially a French press coffee, because the way French press coffee is,
It's hot.
it's well, that. Plus, sometimes the grinds will not mix with the water completely. So, do you have a problem with density with a mason jar?
No, I don't. It's fine. I've been fine with it. The density is great.
Okay.
Tommy, you know so much more about coffee than I do.
I've read everything I know about 2 weeks ago.
You should go to Colombia, man.
No,
I feel you'd fit in.
Ethiopia is my
Yeah.
my. You know, guys, listen. If there's anyone listening and they know where to in Vancouver, where or Halifax, where to get a Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee bean, because I've heard nothing.
What's
but
it called, sorry?
Jamaica Blue Mountain.
What makes this roast so?
I don't know because I've never tried it.
Then where did you hear that this was
Is it
the
the Pineapple
internet.
Express of coffee?
the what?
So I've heard.
What did you just say? The what?
You know the movie Pineapple Express and how
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a type of weed?
Yeah.
So this is a comparison to coffee.
Yeah, essentially that's what it is.
Take a guess of how many people are in Ethiopia in the year 2017.
Like the population?
The
Of
population
the country,
of the country. Yes.
14 million.
No. Here's a little hint. It's the 12th highest population in the world for a country.
Are you
Oh, well, in that
Ethiopia?
case-
12th highest.
I have no idea.
It's a 9-digit number.
I don't even know where that lies.
114 million.
No. Close.
117 million.
Lower. I'll just give it to you. It's 102 million. 102,374,044
Yeah,
people.
I was talking to a gentleman from work today. He's from I forget the name of the city. It's in Nigeria. So I asked him how the
Yeah.
population of the city. He said, like 4 or 5 million. I was like, what?
Nigeria. Wow. Oh yeah, well it's 7th in the highest population. 191 million. Nigeria.
Mind blowing.
China, of course, is in the billion. India's in the billion.
Anyways.
Then great. What's Canada? We must.
I
be
don't know.
low.
We're
how we
like
got to-
we only have
38. We have 36 million people. Right below Iraq.
You know what I always liked?
sandwich between Iraq.
Iraq and Saudi Arabia.
Sandwich right between Iraq.
You know what I always really enjoyed
Insane.
when I was little? Sorry.
Go ahead.
No.
You know those jars and they like fill it with
Sandwiched.
something? Like buttons or like jelly beans and then like
Yes.
guess how many inside. Never once did I win that. Like not even close. Anyway, Tommy, you're like, itching to say
I
something.
thought you were gonna say you won it.
No, I wish.
I won it once.
Really?
I won it at work. I was within like 3 beans.
Whoa.
I know someone that cheated at that game. I'm not going to give any.
Did they count the beans?
He's my brother.
It was an after.
He like I don't how did he do it?
He worked like a late shift, and he just like no management was around. He just took it out back and just started
Really?
counting.
No,
Were they jelly
that's not
beans?
what he did. That's not what he did. He saw like some of people's guesses and he like made an average guess based on like what he saw.
Was it?
Yeah.
Vince told me that he did something
He
else.
did not count all of them. There was like 500
Man,
something.
Were they
hotel
jelly
industry-
beans?
Yeah, jelly beans.
Who's gonna tell me to count 500
No,
jelly beans?
he honestly like guessed, but it was like he snuck a peek at like some of other people's guesses.
Okay.
Anyway.
See, what I did was I took a sample size. I looked at the top row and counted how many there were,
Ooh.
and tried to.
I heard a story once. I forget who I heard it from, and they cheated the 50-50 at like a junior hockey game because the goalie got to pick the winning number. So like the guy would come down, put his hand in the bucket, and pull out the number, be like, all right,
Maybe
5-4,
he,
6-4. So like
wet it or something.
No, what he did was he just had it in his like little glove, like when you sit on the bench and you're a backup goalie, so you have your gear on.
Yeah.
So apparently he just hit a little number in his like glove or something, just pulled it out of his hand, put it in there, and someone from the hockey team bought the 50-50 ticket number, that 5, 6, 7, whatever, and then he told the goalie, he's like, all right, 5, 6, 7, 4, and then he wrote on the number 5, 6, 7, 4, pulled it out, he's like, all right, 5, 6, 7, 4, and apparently they won some money. It's a good way to cheat it.
I mean, that sucks for everyone else that actually wanted to win. And
yeah, but they don't know. They went to bed thinking, oh well, I'll get them next time. If no one knows, no one gets hurt, it's fine.
My dad won once, and I was playing in the game, and they announced today's 50-50 winner is Elvis.
What?
And I just knew it was my dad for some reason.
Why is your dad's nickname Elvis?
No,
he just
I just
wrote
knew.
Elvis.
I was like, I knew that was.
How much did he win?
Like $30, $40.
Yeah, it's a lot of coffees. God, man, those parents and hockey tournaments and fuck.
What did you have?
Just I don't want to elaborate that again.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot. Out of any other sport, I think the gear makes it the worst. You got to lug the gear, you got to hang the gear, you got to load the gear back.
It's a lot of shit. Yeah.
So this is something that's maybe not as relevant as it would have been if we spoke about it last podcast or the one before it. But remember, we all wanted to say something about Black China and Rob Kardashian.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You go first. I'm saving mine for last.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Wait.
Let the people know.
Let them know what
Let them know.
Do you have an opinion? What were you going to say?
You
about
go
it?
first.
Justin?
I don't want to go first.
This is ridiculous.
Well, all right, I'll go first. I'll take one for the team here.
Thank you, Tommy.
Rob Kardashian, I think it was Snoop Dogg called him a sucker. It's exactly what he is. Like
a sucker.
Yeah, I'm not rich or famous. I'm not someone who should know better. But I would never fall for that. Are you kidding me? What kind of grown man falls for that?
Falls for someone like Black China? Is that what you're saying?
She was clear, like the whole situation. How do you not see this coming? How are you such a sucker for, plug your ears, vagina, that you're gonna?
You ever watch those?
God, I hate it. I hate just watching. You know the guy too well. I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but we all have that friend or those friends who are really good guys, but they're suckers and they fall for girls they shouldn't.
I think it's interesting that you're taking Rob's side because everything that just came out, I mean, obviously, I don't think he's in the wrong by any means, but...
No, I'm saying he's in the wrong. I'm saying he's an idiot.
He's in the wrong. He made the mistake by dating her in the first place, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just greasy for him to, obviously, Black China, to cheat on him and, like, grease him over is terrible. But him, like, releasing those photos and, like, going on that rant, I was like, hey, someone needs to literally lock up his phone, take away the internet, take away social media. Like, he's using it to his advantage, but in the worst way. Like, it looks bad on him.
Yeah, obviously. He just lost his mind. He's a fucking idiot.
You know,
and like that's the thing. It's like you can't take any of that back. Like he did that out of anger, and now there's nothing he can do.
I hate watching like a grown man with such a lack of
restraint.
Perfect word.
You know those dating games where the guy's like behind a wall, and then like they have to talk to the other person, but they don't know what they look like or who they are. As soon, let's say Rob's on that show, and they go, okay, this girl, her name is Black China. I think right there, you're like, okay, next. I don't need to be dating a fucking Black China. I think that is the level of stupidity that this individual has that goes by the name of Rob Kardashian. Now, I know the guy's extremely overweight. I know he's extremely depressed, has all the money in the world, which is a perfect example of money doesn't buy you happiness. But I think the guy was just, I don't think his social skills are that high. And I think
Clearly not. I think I overestimated him as a person.
that Black China girl, her confidence is, her ego is it's high up there. And I think she put it in him that she'll make him a better guy. She'll fuck him till he loses weight. And
no, this is clearly a guy who's never gotten.
he's never had to talk to a woman.
He's never gotten a bad bitch before.
Yeah.
And he thought he was cool.
Yeah.
And he thought he was finally accepted into the cool world.
Well, and to be fair, I mean, I don't know all the details of the relationship, but I think after 2 weeks of them dating,
Just look at her.
after 2 weeks of them dating, she was pregnant. So I don't think a lot of the relationship was like planned
Didn't
or like.
she do the same thing with another guy? Like
She dated Tyga. She has
Tyga.
Tyga's kid.
Tyga, yeah. She like
And Tyga's dating Rob's sister.
oh, there's like fucking
Anyway.
sounds like incest
I hate
in there.
talking about
Yeah,
this
I don't
shit.
even want to spend any more time on
But
it.
I'm just, my only thing is this isn't even just about Rob. It's about men in general. Like, we've all, like, I don't know. I'm not going to drop any names. But we've made mistakes in our dating history in the past. And that's not a shout out,
But they have,
dig
like,
at any of my exes or anything. But,
Kids.
yeah, but, like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
it's just you, like, at his age, he's supposed to know better, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
First off,
It just raises a lot of. I don't know. For I just hope no girls out there ever send nudes or feel the need to send nudes to someone that can see you naked in person, because that's just something that you can never take back. And that they can share and use against you.
I'm surprised that that's what you're concerned about is the nude, just because like
Well,
look
I mean-
at how she poses already on Instagram. She's pretty much naked.
And she was a stripper, and she would
Exactly.
get naked for public crowds, and I totally get that. But I mean, it's the fact that it's him and he's exposing her, and I think that's where it cuts deep, and that's where the hurt.
You think that he exposed her?
Well, yeah, by like posting her naked pictures.
You don't think? I understand. I don't think he should have done it by any means. I think that was a stupid and immature thing to do. But she exposed him and the whole family. So that was her goal. You don't think that was her goal the whole time?
Exposing him?
Now he's got to pay her child support for life. The
Yeah.
Kardashians are paying her she's rich off the Kardashians.
What's that?
And she had a feud with the Kardashians going into this.
What's
Yeah,
that?
that's interesting. I never thought about it like that.
What's that term like? Fish sink and like catch.
Oh,
Like,
sink, line, and hook.
Sink, line, and hook.
And catch. Fish and sink.
That's exactly what she did.
And don't forget the fish.
And I don't like, and now I don't think it's a problem amongst people that I hang out with. But there are a lot of people in the United States who are looking at what she did as like, good for you, girl. Like that's a role model, and some like.
Are you kidding? You think she's the only one? Like there are women out there that take this like as a business. Think of athletes. Think of celebrities.
I know.
Like they'll poke holes in condoms just to have these millionaires' baby. It's not a fucking. It's a gold digger.
It's not a game.
Well, to them it's a fucking 9 to 5 job, man. There's women out there that will take advantage.
I don't know. I'm just too. I can't see someone doing that. Honestly, as a woman, I cannot.
But do you agree with me though?
That she purposely got pregnant?
No,
that
there's women
do
out
that.
there.
That would purposely get pregnant just for money?
Yes.
Sarah, it's not even
God.
Sarah. It's
I mean, okay, they have to want to have a baby though.
Not even. If they know.
No, there's no woman out there who would have a baby without wanting to have a baby.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like the sacrifices you have to make with your body, like.
But to them, that's nothing for money. Like it's a business move for them.
How long does it take to become pregnant and have a kid? 6 months?
You really don't think
9.
this
9 months?
Yes.
So 9 months of your life.
6.
I don't know. I've never had a fucking.
What is it
kid.
like?
That's okay.
What is it like? 8 weeks?
So it's 9 months of being an oven,
Okay, moving on.
and then having this kid, and then having income for the rest of your life. Pretty much. It's a terrible
Well,
thing.
See,
It's a thing, though, Sarah. It is.
Sarah,
a
it's
thing.
not. I'm sorry, but maybe
don't think-
because you don't watch sports and shit. But it's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Tell me what you're thinking. You don't. Just say it.
That's why we're here.
No, I'm processing. Like for me, I can't imagine anyone doing that.
No, it's
Hard for me to think that way.
It's hard for me to think that way too. It's
Yeah.
terrible. I agree with you 100%. It's a terrible thing.
So I don't know.
That's
But
why.
it happens.
That's why when I go out, I bring my own condoms.
Oh,
I don't.
Terrible.
I'm just kidding.
Any thoughts?
That's
all you have to
I think
say.
I said it. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, then. I feel like there's more.
See, I wanted to say something on.
I mean, when you have a baby with someone, there's a connection there.
I don't know.
Half of that person's DNA is in your child. Every day that you look at
But,
that
well,
child,
then what
you're
do you-
going to see that person.
Then what do you
Yeah.
call a one night stand? Having an accident, like an oops, like
Yeah.
like have you ever seen the movie Knocked Up? Was
No, and I totally get that. But I don't think that's really making your point. Because my point is just that,
Well, I think
I don't know what my point is.
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
Do you think really Rob Kardashian's a catch? Yeah, he's rich, but do you think Black China and this Rob guy really had some chemistry
all I'm saying is maybe she didn't have this entire...
thing mapped out?
Oh, it's
Exactly.
possible that she didn't.
Exactly.
But a big reason why I think she did is look at how it got out. She posted a video of her cheating on him. You're telling me out of nowhere?
I mean...
You know what I mean?
These are millionaires acting like high school students.
Okay, see, if
Like
she just
children.
wanted him for his money, then why wouldn't she just marry him, have his kid, live with him?
I thought they were married.
She doesn't
They're
want
not
him.
married.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, if it's all for the money, like, obviously there's some part of her that just doesn't want to be with him anymore.
Exactly. And now she just gets the money and doesn't have to deal with being with him.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm
But
saying.
I mean, not as much money.
How?
Because she's not married to him. She's not living in his mansion. She's off on her own now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I bet you he's gonna have to pay a fucking insane amount of child support.
Yeah, of course. But that's child support. That's not...
So she's getting child support from two people now. Tyga, and Rob Kardashian.
Yeah.
Black China report says that Black China says Rob Kardashian has a gun and threatened to kill himself.
Anyway, let's move on from this.
This
'cause
is
it's
bad.
It's toxic.
This is some terrible
It's
stuff.
honestly so bad.
It's brutal. I wanted to talk about something on the podcast. And
Bring it up.
I forget what it is.
You gotta write it down.
I was busy. God damn it.
He is fucked.
He is fucked.
The Rolls Royce of 2000. I can't do it. 2012 outside. He can't even afford a suit. He wore a tracksuit to the thing.
This is a very social media based podcast right now.
Yeah, and I hate
It's in our face. It's in our
hate
eyes.
Let's get back to the basics.
Let's go out to the fucking woods. and
Back to
do a
basics. Justin, I have a
podcast.
question for you.
Talk about squirrels.
Justin, I have a question for you.
bears.
Do you cut your sandwiches diagonally or down?
Down the middle. Thank you for asking.
Well, what?
Well,
Sorry.
Okay, you answer first. You
No,
go.
I said down the middle.
Okay, well, let's get back to basics here. What kind of bread are we talking? Are we talking square? Are we
White.
talking rectangle?
white bread, you
White.
like your old school.
Okay.
Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Diagonal.
Whoa.
I like the triangles because I like
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. The triangle.
no, but like both.
Oh, you like a four? You like
I like
a
little
double touch.
tiny.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll tell you why. Because you can switch it up. Well, however you're feeling that day, you say, "Oh, I want the part with the rounded crust." You got it.
See, it all depends on the sandwich too. Because if there's a lot of ingredients, you're not cutting that four ways. It's going to be everywhere.
I'm talking about straight up like your ham
Grilled cheese.
ham cheese, grilled cheese,
Yeah.
maybe even an egg salad if you're into that sort of thing.
You dip your grilled cheese in ketchup.
No, but tomato soup I will.
Woo! That's my fucking.
So you don't dip yours in ketchup?
No.
Why?
Yeah, Justin. Marinara sauce.
That's weird.
Don't I dip my grilled
You
cheese?
haven't.
I don't know. I've never have. A lot of these sandwiches really come from your parents when you're younger. When I was served a grilled cheese when I was younger, my parents never put. It was never a ketchup on the
We
side.
were big.
It
It was a big milk thing in my family.
Yeah, milk is good. Milk's great with that dairy
as
stuff.
a kid, used to put ketchup on literally everything. Like, it was disgusting. My parents were like, "What's wrong with you?" I used to put ketchup on rice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get off that.
All right.
Ketchup on rice.
Ketchup on rice.
Ketchup on rice.
Ketchup
I
on
also
rice.
used to heat up everything in the microwave.
Do you mind if we talk about peanut butter sandwiches?
I just had one of those about 8 minutes before the podcast.
Now, when I was younger, I was made fun of for my foldy. I get one piece of bread, I put peanut butter on it, and I fold it. I don't get two pieces of bread.
Justin.
Question.
Wait, where do
No,
you
I
put
have
the
a high
jam?
five for you. You fold that shit. Save a piece of bread.
But it's
fold
half
it.
the sandwich.
Yeah, but
Twice the peanut butter.
peanut butter is thick. Peanut butter sticks to the ribs. You don't need a lot of peanut butter.
To the ribs. I like that.
If we're talking about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay, well then that's a totally different ballgame. You need 2 pieces of bread with peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know.
Because
I've done it.
I'm going to tell you why, Tom. Peanut butter is almost like grease. It has a slidey texture to it. Now, if you put jelly,
Are we talking jelly or jam?
And then a little bit of jam. I know it's weird. It's a lot, and I can only eat like half because it's so rich. But it's amazing. It's amazing.
Have you ever tried the mango jam?
No. Oh, you mean like mango salsa?
No, mango jam. Like there's mango jam at some of these Denny's and IHOPs.
No, that's not mango jam. That's marmalade.
Oh my god.
What's marmalade? What's so funny?
That is hilarious.
What's so funny?
Marmalade? I don't even. Is it? No, it's not mango.
I'm not laughing here. What's so funny?
Mango jelly.
I don't think there's a better way to end the podcast than Justin confusing marmalade for mango jam.
Have you had it, Justin?
Mango jam, yeah. 7 days a week. I love it.
Did you thought marmalade said mango jam?
No, I didn't. I love mango jam. I fucking eat it with my spaghetti.
I like how you're sticking by your guns.
Awesome.
It's fantastic.
All right.
Do you have anything else to say to the people out there, Tommy?
No, you guys get it all. Give us a 5-star rating. Get us on there. I think it's a little too late, but I noticed. No, I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to give anybody free advertising.
We're looking for funding for a film. We're looking for a good like $500,000. So if there's anyone out there,
cash.
We got the script lined up. We have the investors. We're just looking for a little bit more cash.
We have the talent.
We have about $1 million saved up. So if we could get at least $500,000 more just for the food and the trailers and things like that,
and the knives we're gonna save money on bread by folding our sandwiches on set.
Yeah.
There goes Billy with 2 foldies.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day.
Sarah, do you have anything else to say to the people?
People should write what they want you guys to talk about. That would be interesting. Just like whatever you guys want to hear about.
Write it down, mail it to us.
Yeah. Handwritten, please.
That's it?
That's it.
You are fucked.